I'm doing this for a reason, but you won't see the reason until next video. So we're gonna use that as our mini pond. You know, this thing looks so cool. Go ahead and rinse the sand. All right, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are making a Betta fish mini pond. Pretty much the world's first DIY one. You see what I did right there? Yeah, see it? I put Betta instead of better because it's a Betta mini pond. Yeah, just want to make sure you guys got my joke. But we gotta get some stuff at Walmart. That's where I am right now, by the way. I'm in Walmart. I already have the Betta fish, so now we need to make the mini pond. We need to figure out what we need. I think I'm gonna go with like a storage bin for the actual like pond, the pond liner, whatever you want to call it. And then we'll work on the other stuff, what goes in it in a second. But before you guys all come for me as to why I'm doing this for a reason, but you won't see the reason until next video. So there is a reason. I'm not harming the Betta. I'm not stressing it out. This is better than the alternative. So you guys will see in the next video why I'm doing this, why I'm putting the Betta fish in here. But it is going to be a mini pond, and it is going to be a Betta fish mini pond. So I'm really, really excited. Let's pick out a container. So we want something that isn't too deep. This is kind of deep. This is also $10. Just kind of looking for something maybe a little cheaper. It is heavy duty though. But they have all of these over here, and they have these ones are $4.38. This is kind of small though. This is probably only like maybe 3 gallons. We definitely want something bigger than that because it's a mini pond. These things are too deep down here. This one has wheels, and just because it has wheels, it's literally $18. So no, literally the same thing as this when this is only $9. So this is also, I feel like this is a little flimsy. It's like a little too big. So this is $10. I'm not gonna get that one. This one right here is probably about 5.5 gallons. Something like that. It's pretty big actually. So we're gonna use that as our mini pond, just because this one's only $4 and it's literally basically the exact same size as this one for less than half the price. So this is definitely what we're gonna use. The camera really makes it look so small, but it's so much bigger. Like here's my foot next to it. Like I don't know how to give a thing of how big it is, but this is pretty big. So we are gonna grab a lid, even though I'm not gonna use it. There are no lids. Oh, the lid is right here. So I'm gonna grab a lid just because. So now that we have our mini pond, we gotta head over to the fish section and see what we need. Just to get an idea of size, here's the smallest fish food that like everyone uses. That's how big it is. But now I gotta pick out some stuff for this. I think I already have substrate that I'm gonna use for this because I kind of want it to resemble slightly the tank it's already in so it doesn't stress it out. But I think I already have the substrate at home. So now I just gotta find what I want to put in it. So I was kind of thinking maybe these river rocks right here. I wish they were larger though, because I kind of want to make a waterfall. I don't know how well that would actually work to make a waterfall in this. But these are all fake plants. Yo, what? This would be really good for a glowfish tank, that's for sure. But I don't know what plant to get, or what plants. You know, this thing looks so cool. It's like one of those squishy balls almost. Yeah, this is kind of cool. It has a little fake frog on it. Really colorful. You know what? We're gonna get it. It'll be nice and colorful. That'll go right there. Then we're gonna get this. This pack of plants right here. Kind of throw it in the mix. All right, so I think this is all we're gonna get because I have some stuff back at the house. But we're gonna get this pack of plants right here. There's 3 of them in here. And we also are going to get this because it has like a little frog on it. I don't know, I just think it's really cute. And the Betta fish isn't gonna be in here for too long. So honestly, it doesn't need that much. But let's go check out. All right, so right here we have everything that we need. Well, not everything we need. We have the stuff that we bought anyway. We have our mini pond, our plants, this other type of plant decoration thing. I also have different gravels and substrates to choose from, but I think I'm gonna go with sand just because the Betta fish is in a sand substrate aquarium because I don't want to stress her out. Now the reason, by the way, yesterday I found out this is like a really good angle, so good. But the reason that I'm actually taking this Betta fish out of its tank, she doesn't have a permanent name yet. I haven't decided. You guys have flooded the comments. Make sure you guys, if you haven't already, or you think of some new names, comment some more names in the comments below for this baby Betta fish. I mean, she's not technically like a baby, but she's not an adult, so she's like a juvenile or whatever the heck you call it. But she's doing really, really well. She's in this tank. I'll show you her in a minute. But the reason I am doing this actually is because I'm getting some friends for her, which you guys will see in the very next video. But if you guys didn't know, I did a little bit of research, and it is actually best to remove the Betta from its tank, put its new tank members in after you acclimate them and all of that, give them a little bit of time to get familiar, and then put the Betta fish back in. So instead of just putting the Betta fish in like a cup or a jar, I want to go ahead and make it a little mini pond for it to be in while its friends are getting used to its tank, which again, you guys will see next video, the friends that I got for this betta fish, which I'm really, really excited for. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the betta real quick, and then we'll get building this betta fish mini pond. But this betta right here does not have a name yet. She is what I consider to be rare. She's purple, and purple is actually the rarest color of a betta fish. So maybe in the future we will breed her, you know, once she's like full grown and everything like that. Also, the stripes on her, I know it could be a sign of stress, but I think it is her pattern. But yeah, this is the betta that we're going to put into the mini pond. For one, because she's colorful and everything, but also because this is the betta that is going to get the friends, which I have right over there, but I don't want to show you guys. They're sitting right there, but I don't want to show you guys yet. So we're gonna go ahead and build this betta fish mini pond to go ahead and put her in while her friends are acclimating to their new environment. Let's get building this mini pond, shall we? Shall we? We should. All right, let's go. So let's go ahead and open these up, check these out, and then we gotta rinse them off, of course. Also, really quickly, I just want to tell you guys this because for the longest time, I thought that live plants were so much more expensive than artificial plants. Actually, turns out that if you go to Petco, they will do a price match guarantee. I know I keep mentioning this, but I feel like so many people don't get live plants because they think they're expensive. But on Petco's website, I don't know if I'll put up a picture, but on Petco's website, their tube plants are actually $3.59 for the small, $6.09 for the medium, and like $8.39 for the large. So that's a really good deal. Plus, the good thing with tube plants is they actually aren't with bettas or snails or they're not with shrimp or snails or anything like that, so there's no chance of them getting into your aquarium. But that's just a quick little thing I wanted to tell you guys about because live plants are obviously better for your fish, and they're actually not that hard to maintain. Okay, I'm like breaking it. Oh, okay, all right. So this right here is, like I said, supposed to be for a glow tank, but these things are silicone or like some sort of silk or I think these are silicone. So these are really, really soft. As you can see, they're just like really flimsy. They're really soft. This obviously isn't silicone, but it is. What the heck? Why is it stuck? Why is it stuck? Oh my God. Oh, there's a suction cup. So now obviously we have to rinse all of these. Okay, this thing keeps getting stuck. All right, obviously we have to rinse all of those things right there, but we also have to pick out a substrate. So I still have like a bunch of blue gravel left, but I don't think that's enough for it. We have this gravel right here, but honestly, I don't know that I should put the rocks in the tank. I think the sand is gonna look the best in this mini pond. What I'm gonna do, all of your substrates, anything that goes in your tank needs to be rinsed. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna pour this sand right here into something. I can't find what I'm gonna use. Into this bucket right here, run it under the faucet, and wait till the water's clear. Then I kind of stir it up a little bit more, wait for the water to be clear again, stir it a little bit more. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pour all this in here. Hopefully it will be enough to cover this. If not, we'll just make a couple trips, open up the other bag maybe. But let's go ahead and rinse the sand. So you just place it in here and okay. I turn it on like that much to start. Wait for it to get a little heavier, and then it'll stay on its own, and yeah. That's just gonna run like that for a couple minutes, then I'm gonna stir it up, really rinse that sand well. Alright, so I did just rinse all the plants and everything, so that is all good, that's all rinsed. And I also rinsed the sand. Alright, this stupid suction cup. Okay, just gonna move those over there so we can pour this sand in here and see. I didn't rinse this out yet. Okay. Now that's rinsed too. Alright, so now that is rinsed, we're gonna go ahead and get our sand. I'm just gonna kind of like pour it in. Okay, that's not really working. Let me set the camera down. Alright, so we definitely need more sand, so I'm gonna go ahead, do the same process, fill this bucket up, and make sure I clean it really well. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and take these plants, now the sand is in here, kind of place these plants where I want them, and maybe some other decorations as well. So I kind of didn't think about this, but the plants are actually a little bit taller than the pond, but who cares? Because if it's a real pond, you know, plants stick out of it. Alright, so I kind of like the layout of this. It gives her kind of like a little hiding place, something to swim through. There's some color in the back corner, then a bunch of plants on this corner, so I think that looks pretty cool. I do have another plant if I want to use it, or maybe actually I have a couple other ones, but I think this is going to be pretty good. So now the next step is to obviously fill this up with dechlorinated water that is actually the exact same temperature as her tank. I will still acclimate her, but the water is the exact same temperature. Let's go ahead and fill this thing up and let it sit for a minute, and then we're going to go ahead and get our betta fish in our betta fish mini pond. Alright, so I'm not gonna show you guys the mini pond just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and get our rare betta fish, our betta baby, over there, get her out of her tank, and get her acclimating to this mini pond. But this thing is actually really cool. And just to emphasize one more time, I am in no way hurting this fish. In order to put her betta buddies in, I would have to take her out, and instead of just putting her into her cup or something, I want to go ahead and put her into an environment that is almost identical to what she's actually in. So let's go ahead and get her and put her into our brand new mini pond. I also brought my underwater camera, so you guys already know there's gonna be some underwater footage. Sorry about the lighting, but to make sure she doesn't jump, I just put the lid on top of the cup so she can actually acclimate properly, even though the water is like the exact same temperature and everything like that. So I'm just gonna let her sit in here for about, I don't know, maybe 10-15 minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and get her into her mini pond. Alright, so our betta here has been acclimating for 15-20 minutes, so she is all set. As you can see, she's in there. By the way, I don't know why, but on camera the water looks dirty, but it's actually crystal clear. Alright, 3, 2, 1. There she goes. Okay, so she actually like loves this thing. It's kind of interesting because she's swimming everywhere, like literally everywhere, exploring. Definitely a little explorer we got here, but still don't have a name for her. Maybe we should name her Dora, you know, Dora the Explorer. So yeah, this is by no means like harming her or stressing her out. She's still her very vibrant purple that she was in her tank. This is just literally for like 20 minutes she's gonna be in here. Sorry for the glare, by the way, it's just my box light right there. But yeah, she actually really likes this thing. I think it looks really nice with that like pink plant because it makes it like pop a little bit. I do have a couple other plants that I may add in here just for like the thumbnail or something, but I think this is it just for like her to sit in here for a little bit. So yes, this is our brand new indoor betta mini pond with our betta fish wherever the heck she just went. Her new friends are also getting used to their tank, but it is almost about time to get her back into her tank because it has been a little bit now. So I'm just gonna get a couple thumbnail pictures and then we'll close out the video after we get her in her tank. I want to see how it plays out with this betta and her new tank mates before I try and get some for Lila, because you know, if she doesn't do well, maybe I'll try the tank mates in her tank or something like that. So I want to see how this plays out first before I go getting more for Lila or something like that. That is it for this video, guys. It was really fun to film, and obviously it had a purpose to it. It wasn't just to torture my fish or anything like that. You guys will see next video what the friends are that I got for my betta fish. That is it for this video, I guess. I don't really have anything else to say. I'm sweating because it is so hot. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button. Drop a like for me if you like this video, if you like my channel. Make sure you guys turn on post notification bell, the post notification bell, so you do not miss when I upload a video, which is every other day. I will see you guys in the next video in 2 days, and you guys will see what friends I got for the betta. So that is it, and I will see you guys then. Bye.